Yeah, but from what I remember is that last time I believe like the party was in basically ran we were in the sea, like Ran Sea Colony, uh, and it's and essentially the what was uh, who was the other Tridozer? Ran Sea Colony and
Yeah, it's people from Flostavik that were
oh
attacking.
yeah, Flusvik. Oh yeah, Flusvik. Yes, the Flusvik forces when they're attacking, and 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 Gorm was essentially convincing both parties to to stand down and 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 uh, and Flostovic decided to leave, but ran, nodding, not letting this attack, insulting attack go go by. Decided to uh, flood, basically flood Flostovic from what we've felt.
Well, it was
Oh,
more than Flostavik. There was a whole tsunami around the entire bay. So
oh yeah,
yeah, it would have. You don't know how much damage it did to Flostavik, but you, from what you've heard, it wiped out the lizard folk village near Nordvik, and when you guys got back, all the rivers were overflowing, and there's a lot of flooding going on.
okay, got it. Yep, and when the party returned, uh, uh, to Brodovic, they're talking about sacrifice and there's a deal with the dragons, and Gorm decided, hey, let's sacrifice the dragon to let's give the a dragon as a sacrifice, and I believe uh, uh, I forgot and I forgot to seek out what they collected when we when we went to the green dragon, we were able to take it out, and Gorm was able to sacrifice this dragon to his god, and and then afterwards we collected its treasure hoard. Uh, uh, but in process, I believe we came across the curse. Uh, I think I have it in my notes somewhere.
Good. Did you write down what it did? Because I've totally forgotten.
I hope. Let me see.
I forgot there's a curse.
Yeah, I
Yep.
was actually
That'll be funny.
remember, so I was like, I'll just hand wave it. But if you can remember what it actually does,
Yeah.
yeah, the
Let's see.
main one of the main points of information to also remember about
The
these
chance.
dragons is that these are the dragons of the Dragonstone Amphitheater, calling themselves the Dragon Lords. As
I'll be right back. I need to go better.
yeah, the thing is that the deal was for you guys to give them a warrior that would fight in their arena. Um, I mean, as far as you knew, it was like sacrificing someone to the dragons. But yeah, now you have scratched that deal and decided to go and kill them all. So the green dragon, who was not so tough, especially after you took out all of the hags, because that, like all of the stuff going on in those forests, was very much his doing. But now that Torg is back, now that the hags are gone, you kind of wiped out all his minions and were able to make short work of this dragon. And where we are rejoining you all, you have got your flying longship. You are on board above the canopies of the swamp, where Torg is reclaiming whatever's left of the dragon, and you, yeah, you preparing to go and hunt down the others, which I'm not sure how much information you had on that. Might have to do some looking around, but you know that they are on the eastern side of the Broadway. Turn to you all on the deck of your ship, floating above the canopies. What do you guys like to do?
I need to scroll up maybe because I think we did roll to find out information about them. I just don't remember what information we got.
I think you got the information on where their territories are. You know that their arena is in Dragonstone Amphitheater. You knew that the green one was the weakest, then the silver one, then the black one. So that was the order that you had kind of decided in. But yeah, you know that the silver dragon makes its territory up near the Seder Tower, possibly in the open lands there or in the mountains. And the black dragon was who the lizard folk were worshipping, so it would be down that side. But you don't know exactly where their lairs are. You may have to put in some work to find those.
Yeah, I believe that's where we're heading. Is there anyone close enough? I don't think we've ventured. Actually, we can maybe fly to the Sadir Tower and ask them if they know.
It's not a bad idea.
Are you going to set sail for the Seder Tower?
I think so. I don't think we want them to find out things. To finish this as quickly as we can.
Well, yeah, it's going to take you at least a day to sail across and get back to Mordia. But now that you are, get back to the Sadirs. But you get to about here on your first day, you start to see the mountains up ahead and the mountains that you climbed through very long ago, past that stone circle when you first made your way up to the Seder Tower. But as far as you can travel in one day, that's where it'll get you to. Is there anything you guys want to do to rest or anything before you make your way all the way to the Seder Tower?
We're on the big ship, right?
Yeah, you're on the long ship, but it can fly now. Oh, that's what we said though. It can only fly so far, so I think you're having to come in for a landing so it can kind of recharge.
Yeah, and yeah, oh yeah, and I have the control winds, so I wonder how much faster how would the ship be able to travel with my control winds? Fifth also.
I was working it out based on last time, so I think that's the same.
Okay.
That was with the control wind. But you should make it to the Seder Tower, like by midday tomorrow. today. In fact, you guys were sort of flying through the night. So at this point, you can see the sun is starting to rise, but there are very short days at the moment. It's very cold up there.
Well then.
I think Kjeld is going to be sleeping pretty well after the first dragon is down. This is nice.
Indeed it is.
So everyone settling down for a rest.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think Gorb will sleep that well. He's not sure he made the right decision back at the temple.
Yeah. Yeah, it would rest.
I was singing a lullaby.
Oh,
Gorm,
yeah.
give me
Oh, yeah.
a wisdom
Go ahead.
saving throw. Yeah, wisdom saving throw from Gorm.
Sorry, what, Gorm?
A wisdom saving.
Yeah. Fucking hell, why do I have so much in wisdom? I think something is stacking on me.
It might
Tell
be
me
the
about it.
eye.
I have Aura of Protection and another one. Yeah, it's twice. Let me just disable that one.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's not good.
yeah, and Miko also have
That
Oh, crap.
cracks.
Flash of Genius. Go.
It's another one.
True.
I'll bear the consequences either way.
Nonetheless, Flash of Genius.
It was in that one. Okay, yeah, that. So, Flash of Genius isn't going to help him here. As this is happening while you guys are sleeping.
Ah.
Gorm, you would have visions and nightmares of what happens to Flostovic. Aegir would show you the destruction that the tsunami wrought, just wiping away. Like their longhouse is destroyed. A lot of Flostovic is underwater and will take years to recover from this. It has essentially lowered the size of their domain mechanically, but uh, narratively, a lot of people have died, and there is they now have the orb that can control the sea folk, but you would see images of that titan underneath that now cannot be powered by that orb, and yeah, it seems like you just see the destruction of Flostovic and get the idea that them having that orb is very dangerous in what they might do for revenge.
Yeah, that's not good.
Other than that, everyone would get a full night's rest and yeah, you'd be up with the sun the following morning. 8:30 a.m. and you can make your way over the mountains. But is anyone doing anything like acting as lookout or any of those expedition things?
Yes. Mikkel would help with being a lookout. Alright, let's go flying.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, and Trymir would I'd navigate as always. He's got navigation tools.
Yeah, navigation tools and perception from Meteor.
All right.
Sounds good.
Also, you've also got advantage because you are airborne. There's got a good bird's eye view of where you are.
Alright.
Okay, like a regular for Trymir navigation.
No, advantage for both of you.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna have to reload Foundry as it's having issues. I'm not sure if it's on my roll. Did it?
I think so.
I don't see it. But do you see my navigation?
I do.
That's the time is.
Alright, I'm reloading.
Ooh.
That'd be difficult, but if we're stuck on a boat just traveling around for the time, Hjalte would try to either ask the rest of the crew or recall anything you know about, was it the silver type dragon and the black dragon that we're heading towards.
Okay. Yeah,
I
you
don't know that we
can.
do.
You can make a nature check to do that. Is there any specific information you're looking for about them, like maybe resistances or what kind of breath weapon they have?
What's the
You've
thing, if
fought
I'd
in
be
a dragon.
Yeah, like if I'm aware of what the Horde curse would do, then probably I'd be worried if one of them have a similar breath weapon as the green one.
Yeah, you can make a nature check for that.
Okay. Not sure. Ooh. 19.
Okay, yeah, nice. With the 19, you know that the black dragon has acid breath, and you know that the silver dragon has a cold breath. But it likes the cold climates, and you figure these mountains that you are in might be a good place for a cold dragon to hide.
Hmm.
But, yeah, with the 13 from Mikil there,
Wait, I'm
you are
gonna
not
Flash
seeing any.
Genius.
Oh, okay. Flash Genius. Well,
Yep, so
you are
18.
not seeing any dragon lairs up in the mountains as you are flying over them. But on the other side of the mountains, you'll see that the sort of desert. It looks like it's the middle of summer out there, as there is some kind of elemental locust that you've encountered before. But you would know that there are two dragons that live on those rocks, and from where you are, it looks like to get to the Sadia Tower, you're going to be flying right over them. And yeah, those are the two aerial threats that you are definitely going to face crossing that desert. So are you going to, are you going to face them, or are you going to try go around? You know that they're down there, so it's up to you guys. With Trimir's check, your navigation, like you know exactly where you are, and you can tell that you are where you are on the map.
Alright. Oh, guys, do we fight or do we ignore?
I mean, I don't mind tussling with the dragon.
And what about Camilla, Gorm, and Shelter? Do you all want to tussle with some dragons before we tussle with another dragon, or
Gorm said BRB.
true?
Depends, really. Will it delay us or will it not? If it will delay us, then we will have to get rid of it.
I think it might be for the better that we do actually get rid of them. Might be a long shot, but if they're going to be assisting the other one, then passing them here could be really, really dangerous for us. If we'd end up fighting one of the larger dragons and then all of a sudden having to deal with them coming to his aid.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well,
I just feel a
the
little
fight is
sad having to kill all of them, though. Oh, sorry.
the fight is not guaranteed. I was just going to say, but yeah, you know that there's the two creatures down there that are usually fighting each other, and you'd be flying through their airspace, so it's just a risk. If you want to try and actually draw their attention, then you should specify that, because you're either going to be trying to sneak or going right down there and taking them on. Or you can go around. You know that that's how you got past them before. You went around on the river.
Okay.
But back then, you were not ready to fight a dragon. That was low level times.
True. I mean, if they're occupied with each other, then maybe we can just ignore them, fly around as mentioned.
Yeah. Yeah, let's fly around it.
Okay.
If you're flying around, I'll need another navigation check and another perception check. But
Okay.
you'll again have
I-
advantage as you are following
Okay.
the river. You know where you are.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, navigation. Where? Okay, there it is. Come on. Nice.
Oh, okay, very nice. So yeah, as you guys are flying over, you would be making your way around and over the other set of mountains, as you would notice, Nikhil, that as you are following, navigating the mountains easily out of range of the other dragons, but you would notice that on top of one of these mountains is what almost looks like a Roman, like not a palace exactly, like a manor, or there is some kind of a fancy looking house up there, and it looks very much like the kind of place that might be big enough to hold a dragon or a giant, but with that high roll, you've spotted a potential dragon lair for the silver dragon. Either continue on down the river and make your way to the Sadia Tower, or you can go and investigate the mountains. Again,
And,
Positively Maces. Yeah, I vote for investigating.
yep, I'm down for investigating.
Yep.
Alright. Hope you
Can
guys
always
enjoy the
knock.
cold.
True.
Start with knocking, worst case. It's not a dragon.
Let's just hope it doesn't turn out badly.
And then I'm going to need a group investigation check. And
Oh, this is neat.
Oh,
Yo,
no.
thanks. Do we have to like press on something?
Just press
yeah,
the die.
press the die.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Honestly, I don't know. I've never used this before, but this is
It
Meaning-
worked.
Yeah, he had
Oh
that.
shit!
Nice.
okay. Yeah, so you guys search through, not finding much, but trying to get towards that manor and flying through the snow that is just getting heavier and heavier as you get closer. It is hard to see, but yeah, Kelte, you manage to stop the group from flying into a cliff face, and instead, as you break through the clouds, you arrive at a building that you can only assume must be the Dragon's Lair. Only something that can like survive the extreme cold would be able to live. But we are going to switch.
This could be spooky.
You guys pull up to the top of the cliff on your longship. You see these two buildings. One looks like it is domed on the one side, and on the other there is a big set of double doors with a path spiraling down the mountain into the clouds.
Can you guys see the map?
Yeah.
For me, yeah.
Yes.
So I might need to refresh. Just everything is gray.
I think. I wonder. Do you see the?
Are you on the
Everything is gray.
Oh,
Right
I
now,
think I
I
see what
still
you mean.
see. Yeah, I still see like you on the Broadway area map section. You
It's a
can see
huge
like a
gray
Silver Dragon
circle.
Lair section.
I'll refresh real quick.
Okay.
Circle here.
Can everyone else see?
Yeah.
I can see.
I can see fine.
Yeah, affirmative.
Well, it looks like you're on the wrong map. I'll try and pull you over once you don't.
Yeah. But okay, I can listen.
Okay, you guys pull up to the side of this cliff. What
Yeah, that sounds a bit like we're just parallel parking in Dragon's Lair.
Okay, now I'm in. Well, unless I can tell it to park itself somewhere, we might need to land it here or hope it just floats here until we're back.
Yeah, where I've put the ship there is you are able to park. That's-
Okay.
Okay.
You are at about the same level as that path.
Hmm.
Be careful there.
Mind the gap between the cliff and the longship.
Yeah, I'll bang on the door.
Oh. Oh boy.
And
If they
Down
haven't
the
noticed the
door.
giant flying ship, I'm pretty sure they are dead. So I think like banging on it is it
Yeah.
wouldn't
Or
matter.
not home. Or not home.
Yeah, you wait a moment. You can hear some muffled sounds coming from inside, but then suddenly the door will swing open, and those sounds will grow louder as it sounds like there is music being played inside, and you see the face of a tusked green man that is quite large in stature. That's got this fur wrapped around him. He, and as he kind of looks down at you, he looks like he's smiling. But you've never seen a creature like this. He looks like a bit like the trollkin that you encountered before, but none of you have ever seen an orc, as they do not exist up in Mordia. But there is one looking down at you now. He says, "Ah, you're here. Great. Please leave your weapons at the door. Uh, my mistress is awaiting your arrival."
Silver dragon, a female dragon.
See, there's a guy standing next to him as he takes a step back and welcomes you into the room. And there's a guy standing with a pile of weapons next to him that seems to be waiting for you to give up all your arms.
Hmm.
Who's your mistress?
Well, that's whose palace this is. The Silver Empress. You do know where you are. Argentrix is yeah, he looks a bit confused as to why you don't know who the Empress is.
We met somebody who's been referred to as like by that title before.
You would have heard the name Argentrix. That is the name of the Silver Dragon. The title of the Silver Empress is not really something that the people of Mordia would have cared much about. So yeah, you may have spotted it somewhere, but from what you can tell, you're in the right place.
Okay.
Okay. So, what is our plan? Like, is it more just, or no? We'll wait. Take this out.
Want to give me a perception check as you now looking into the room? You can, but yeah, these two are immediately obvious. It seems like they're welcoming you in.
Okay. I'll make a perception check. Perception. Ooh, 24.
Okay, so yeah, Mikhail, with a 7, you kind of see what you're seeing on the map, but it looks like there are warriors that are kind of standing at attention, like they almost look like statues, but they're not. I mean, they're not stone. They're just standing, like they're standing guard. But the rest of you see that they are definitely arena fighters. Like they are all well built, and they are holding weapons. And you can see on the other side of the room there is a goat person. There is a satyr. Yeah, you guys would know what a satyr is actually. Vegas that foreign, but you would see that it is the one playing music, and there is one of these warriors sort of attending to them on the other side of the room. It seems like they are all almost here to be on display, or like these warriors are being used as servants. Gorm, with a 28, since you're standing in the doorway, you can tell that there seems to be a throne on the left hand side of the room. You can't quite
Oh, I got
see who's
pretty.
sitting in it from where you are, but yeah, it's the orc is just standing, smiling at you, gesturing to the guy who's waiting to take your weapons.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I just had to reload again. I just didn't see any of the rolls, but it works now.
Is anyone not going to give up their weapons, or you got something else in mind?
In their weapons, I don't know.
I'll give up mine. My friends can stay here if you're not allowing them to bring in weapons.
The rest of you standing outside in a blizzard on the side of a mountain, like just
Absolutely
getting
not.
sheltered with snow. As you step in and it is, yeah, I mean, are you giving him all of your weapons? Because I imagine this is one of those scenes of you're going to be standing here for a while, pulling out axes and shields and just creating a pile of weapons.
Uh, yeah, I suppose we're complying at this point.
Mikkel's gonna give him his longsword. The rest are just tools.
Yeah, but primary is giving his the staffs, the one that shoots flame and the one that the sun catcher.
You know, with rapier and no more runic sword, but they'll keep a teeny tiny dagger on them. And they'll forget about it.
Yeah, I'll put down
Yeah,
my
but like,
Handux of Warning, my Staff of Flowers, a crossbow, a warhammer, and my spear.
yeah, if you are trying to conceal a weapon, you can make a deception check.
Sure.
But yeah, D&D has active checks. Oh no, I suppose it's got passive perception. Okay, so yeah, Commander, are you handing weapons in? What are you concealing?
Just give the bow and yeah, the Dragon Slayer greatsword.
What do you conceal?
I conceal the two small short swords.
Short sword.
Okay, nice. So yes, you will pile up these weapons. I mean, obviously you won't remove them from your sheet, but do unequip them if you had them equipped. As the orc thanks you, and the guy at the side puts your weapons into a chest for safekeeping, and then the orc would say, "All right, thank you for complying. Please follow me," and he steps into. As he walks inside, you see a woman lying on the throne, kind of over the arms, with a gladiator standing on each side. One of them is feeding her grapes, the other one is massaging her feet. As she looks over and the orc approaches, gives a bow as he just says, "My lady, the men from Browdovik are here." She looks all excited and sits up, kind of waves away the gladiators. "So good, finally. Oh, I've been waiting so long to meet you." And yeah, it looks like Gorm is approaching first, so she would look down at you and just say, "Oh, you must be Gorm, son of Hammond. Yes, I'm a fan. Only we could be meeting under different circumstances."
I don't believe there are too many circumstances for us to meet, but I assume your arena will be at the amphitheater, not here.
"Oh, this isn't the arena. No, this place is for more lavish events. I would appreciate it if you refrained from fighting here, but after what I heard happened to Verdeloth, I assume you're here for my head as well."
Well, it seemed like an easier option than to send one of ours. especially since most of us are already spoken for.
See, now that is disappointing. I really thought that we could have made something of you. I think maybe there's been some misunderstandings with what we were offering, though I can't blame you with the other two. They're not exactly the most tactful sort. Verdeloth was good with the numbers, but that was about it. If you would indulge me, perhaps we can have a conversation before before anything nasty has to happen.
Well, we are unarmed, so might as well listen.
Like where this is going.
Wonderful. And she looks at, sort of past Gorm to the rest of you. What's everyone else doing? Because they're having this interaction, and you see, I mean, the art. Let me bring it up actually. You would see she has these little silver horns poking out of her head and some silver around her neck, almost like she's wearing it like a necklace, but they are actual dragon scales over. And she looks like she's dressed in sort of Roman style gear. Does not look like it suits the weather and the temperature in here, but she doesn't seem bothered. See these shimmering silver eyes looking over at you. What's the rest of the party do?
Like it. Mm. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Nope.
5.
Are you guys doing or saying anything?
Not even sure what this creature is supposed to. I'm not even sure what we're supposed to do with this thing. But I mean, if you just want to talk, then that's significantly better than having to kill her.
Let's just hope it works out like that.
Oh yeah, she seems a lot more sensible than the one. Maybe we can talk things out peacefully.
You say that, but I don't think our party has a good track record of talking.
What do you mean? We have a very good track record of talking.
You're right. You're right. I mean, might as well, you know. I'm just gonna walk up to one of the pillars and just lean on it.
Yeah, I mean, as she would be stepping down the throne and looking at Gorm as she approaches you and looks over at you all. She looks very excited. She says, "Okay, please, just follow me. There are some things I would love to show you. We can walk." And she's going to start making her way to another set of double doors on the other side. It's, yeah. The rest of these attendants that are just standing around, almost like they are decorative. you can see she has quite a collection of gladiators up there. Like a couple of them, well, most of them actually in here look like they're from Mordia. But as you are walking through the next area, you will see someone in Thagan. She just keeps making her way through. So happy you managed to find the place. I was so hoping that Verdalot's brother didn't get you first.
Thankfully for you, I guess, you were closer.
She steps out onto the other side. You would see that it comes to the edge of a cliff, and there are clouds around, but she walks straight out and onto the clouds, and she just walks ahead of it like she's walking on.
Yeah, like gently tap, like a step ahead of me to make sure it's solid.
And give an investigation or a perception check to try and check for safety. Or a survival
Okay.
check, actually, I suppose. That makes sense.
Okay.
Dick.
That's when
Yeah.
It's got a real close up of Gorm's pelvis for some reason.
yeah, I
I got a
haven't set
crit.
up my relations properly. That's but yeah, as you tap your foot down, it feels like you are stepping onto a cloud, but like how a kid would imagine walking on a cloud would feel. It's like cotton candy or like no, yeah, it feels like you were walking on cotton. As she turns and giggles a little bit and says, come, don't be afraid. These clouds are perfectly safe so long as we can remain friends. Corner, as you follow along, you would see that at the end of this cloud bridge, there is a cloud giant who seems to be holding the bridge up in place. Doesn't seem like they're putting too much effort in, but they have one hand raised, and it seems like they are controlling this cloud. So, you don't mind me asking, what exactly is your goal in coming here? I mean, I assume that you're here to kill me, which I'd like to avoid, but I mean, what's the plan? You guys have been taking over most of Pulsvater these days. You're just gonna kill everyone until you're the only ones left?
You are the only direct threat at the moment.
You
Try to
said I was
solve
a fool.
as many of threats as we can diplomatically. But when a few dragons threaten a village that can barely hold its own, we needed time, and we got it.
Yeah, I would.
Now, don't lump me in with those other two. Never wished any harm on your village. All we wanted was one of you. We didn't even try and take more. We just made a deal, and I was hoping to turn one of you into a celebrity. But well, I suppose here we are.
Yeah. I wonder. Carver's gonna make a quick insight check. Essentially, is she genuine with the things she's saying, or is there something amiss, hidden, deceptive? Like I do that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Right, insight. Oh, 13. But let me. I'm gonna use magic guidance. I'm gonna spend one sorcery point to reroll. Get use a new roll.
This is going to refresh Foundry, so just tell me what you roll.
Okay, there you go. I got much better. A 19.
With a 19, it seems like she's being genuine, but there's an air of like instability in what she's like. She seems far too chipper for someone who has just invited their own assassins into their home. But you get the impression that that's just confidence. Like, she is probably a powerful dragon, but what she's saying is she seems genuine, yeah, and in that her intention was not to start a war. He kind of continues to say, just to that point, that she goes, look, I'm not the one that's out there warmongering. You're the one that's been killing all your neighbors. We've been up in those mountains for years. Generations of yours, even. If we had wanted to destroy Braudavik, we could have done so long ago.
Yeah. Well, from what I've seen, most of our neighbors aren't exactly friendly, but this is a nice change of pace.
Well, most of our neighbors wanted to kill us at some point, just because they failed and we returned the favor. It's not on us.
You humans are utterly barbaric, but that's the whole point of the arena, you see. I don't want to see anyone fighting in, entire villages wiping each other out. I just want to see the best of the best putting on a show in the arena. It's honestly more beneficial for all of us. And from what I've heard and what I've seen, a lot of you have all got quite the talent. We could make legends of you.
Yeah, and a lot of us are also spoken for already.
Keep saying that. What exactly do you mean?
Well, chosen of a year. I don't think there is something you can offer me to sway my mind on that part.
Darling, I run the fighters. I'm not a sponsor. If you want Ager to be the god you're fighting for, I mean, hell, from what I've heard, you've got quite the history with him. That kind of a story is exactly what people want to see in the arena. I have no intention of replacing your god. The gods and dragons used to be friends, you know.
Right. So let's continue then.
I found it still refreshing. But
Yeah.
she will be walking along the cloud as she says that.
Yeah, maybe if Aegir told me to fight here, I would fight here. Right now, I'm fighting for Brodovik.
He's chosen you as his warrior. I mean, what arena are you fighting in? As far as I knew, Radovic doesn't have one. And if that's what you were doing, you'd be in the capital, wouldn't you? Or is that what you're after? You're going to steal our arena?
We want
Can
to
we
live
do that?
without constantly having a boot on our throat. There will be a change of pace for once. That's what I want. And when that's done, I'll sail somewhere. Far away, probably. Until Aegir calls me to fight.
That is a really unfortunate misunderstanding. I suppose Skalderax is a little harsher in the tongue, but I'm not sure what Verdeloth told you, but our intention was never to oppress the people of Broudevik. We just wanted the talented fighters that you were so graciously raising.
Or die.
Yeah, you say that now, Dragon, but giving us an ultimatum isn't exactly just wanting talented fighters.
Right, fair enough. Forget about what the others said. I'm the one that runs these things. And Verdeloth was our best recruiter we've had in a long time, but honestly, he was here through nepotism. He was Skalderax's brother, and I never liked him much anyway. But all Skalderax's responsibility is to train our fighters. You don't get to make decisions like that. I mean, you may have pissed him off, killing his brother. I can't be held responsible for what he does about that, but if you'd like to make a new deal, my offers are still on the table. I mean, there's no reason why we couldn't work together and make both you and Broudevik very rich.
It's the same offer, no? You want a fighter.
Of course. But what I wish to do is facilitate you getting into the games. It's not quite as simple as punching your way in. I suppose at some point you'll do plenty of punching, but people like me are the ones who do the thinking for fighters like you. It's a win-win situation. Take a look at these brutes, for instance. As you get to the end of the bridge, and you would see that there is a very small kind of theater here where there are a bunch of frost giants sitting in the seats, and they are listening to a familiar face to some of you who has got a harp on, like on his hip. He's got a blindfold around his eyes, and he is telling poetry in giant. Is She kind of stops at the entrance and waits for the.
Yeah. I'm not one of the people who knows who that is.
Yeah, I think Orm might be the only one who is.
Yeah.
But
I was
the
about to
rest
say
of you-
something when I saw him, but then I remembered that he wasn't there.
Oh yeah, that was that's your other character.
Yeah.
see another satyr and a gladiator sitting in the stands, but there's not much room for them as the giants are taking up most of the space. Does anyone actually
not
speak
good.
giant?
Yeah, Trimer. Does anyone else speak giant?
Maybe
Not me.
Camilla?
Camilla does. Yeah.
Maybe Mikhail? I don't know.
Nah, I only speak dwarf
Makes sense.
and common.
Oh yeah, it seems
You
like.
speak
me and Kermit the elves speak giant.
Yeah, so you would understand the poetry that he's reciting here, and these are like he is telling the sagas of legends of the arena throughout the history of Arania and previous champions of the Iranian games. And you've heard some of these stories before as like the origins of certain lesser deities and even some of the gods themselves. But it seems like he is giving a history lesson to the rest of these giants in poetry.
You said that the offer still stands. Does the same thing stand if we decline?
I'm not sure what they threatened you with, but as I said, I have no reason to hurt Bradovic. Not if we can work together.
Hmm.
Quite frankly, not even if we can't. Uh, we've never had much trouble before, but I am not the violent sort, as I said. I I did the thinking for the fighters, not the fighting myself.
Right, out of character. So right now, yes, right now I need a brain refresher for the arena stuff. So the stuff with the arena.
We met the
So
Green
he-
Dragon, and he said that we must send a warrior to fight for the dragons until I don't remember what day. Like,
the long night, the white night.
yeah, and it was about to be the White Knight, and the Jarl offered to send himself to give us more time, and we said we'll just go kill the dragons. Then we killed one,
Yeah.
and now we're here.
Okay. Yeah, honestly thinking about it. Mm, I mean, try.
Yeah, also the whole premise of the world revolves around those arenas. So if you want to make a history check um, to see what your characters know, you can do that, and I'll give you some reminders.
Yeah. No, I remember the stuff about
Gladly.
arena and how. Like I remember that when I was essentially back in the Frostforge when Primer was making his big speech trying to unify, trying to compromise. I remember some direct messages from you directly on how the arenas were invented by an elf to stop the fighting and destruction of wars.
Okay, Gorm, are you okay? There's a few history checks. So yeah, you guys know that the Iranian Games are held every 4 years. It's kind of like the Olympics, but a gladiatorial battle. And whoever wins the Iranian Games, they basically become the gods of the world. Like they are the highest deities in all of the different cultures have their own gods, and the gods, instead of fighting wars amongst themselves, in which was the last time that happened was the War of the Titans, and those giant mechs that, like the one you found in Rand's palace, they they were basically going to destroy the world. Between them, the giants and the dragons, the elves got everyone to agree to instead elect a warrior from each of their countries, like to elect a team of warriors to fight it out on their behalf in the arena, and that the winners would then be determined that way. So, being a chosen of Aegir, like Gorm, you know that you were chosen to fight in the arena. So he's essentially gone, okay, this is the guy I want to represent me in the Iranian Games. But you are probably not the only chosen he has. It's there's a good chance that he doesn't have many, but each god generally would pick a Mordian for the Iranian Games. And at this point of year, when it is the long night, the long day, the frozen white night, it's like
Yeah, the white knight.
it, but you know that signals the start of the running games, and then it kind of goes on throughout the year. So everywhere you haven't really interacted with them the whole time, but every city has got an arena, and those are like the champions of the arenas are like celebrities. They are the richest. It's not quite like gladiatorial times. Like these are the people that are going to become demigods, and you know, if your country wins and your gods are in charge, that's obviously going to be very good for everyone uh, in your domain. But these three dragons, you know, have been running their own little arena. So the dragons are running it. It's got nothing to do with like like the actual gods of Mordia. You know, there's a big arena in the capital, but the Dragonstone arena, it's kind of these dragons have been doing their own thing for quite a while.
Okay.
But yeah, the way she's explaining like her position is like she's Dana White in the UFC. Like she's like, look, I just want to fix the matches. I'm not trying to like force people to do anything, but I can make you rich and famous.
Yeah. I guess it was like on a spur of the moment on our end. And plus, we did need to sacrifice Regier. But so we decided, hey, let's sacrifice a dragon.
We did a sacrifice for Ren,
Oh, yeah, Ran.
but if, you know, speaking character, if you are making this an offer, not an ultimatum, I'm sure there we can find someone to fight. Plenty of people looking for glory, but I don't think you'll find someone in this group that will fight.
But I've heard such good things about you. And look, as much as I don't have any ill wishes upon your kind, uh, I'm afraid I can't say the same for uh, Felderax. Why I keep forgetting his name? I've known him for hundreds of years, but he is quite a temperamental one. Won't be too happy about his brother, so I can't make any promises for him. But if we can work out our own deal, I see no reason why we can't be civil about it. I mean, look, we even have giants learning poetry. It's not exactly the kind of fighting that Verdeloth was threatening you with, is it? Now, let me show you some of my treasures. See what's in store if you become all champions of the arena, or what you could give back to your people. And she'll start making her way around the podium, still sort of expecting you to follow.
Yeah.
But yeah, is anyone doing anything as they see these giants, and who you're pretty sure is one of the vampire lords uh, of Mordia, standing here giving speech?
Yeah. I wonder, can Trevor make a quick history check if his hometown Bordabit had any arenas or something like that?
You don't have to make a history check. You do. There's definitely the Elven Arena. I feel like we may have actually been there very briefly when we like in the elf sections, but you've got a big arena that is in the pine forests and is lit by is famously lit by like an aurora borealis kind of thing. That it is a place where elves go to spend their money and go bet and drink and party, and it's a big deal.
Okay.
But yeah, you were maybe more of a scholar and an adventurer. There's some people go out raiding and exploring, and other people become local legends as arena fighters. Not many ever get to the Iranian Games, though. That's a very prestigious honor to get.
This just sounds like magical college.
I mean, that's pretty much where Trymere was. Yeah, magical elf college.
Right. Nice.
Yep.
As you walk past, the vampire would turn his head and seemingly be looking at Kamala as you pass by, but he has a blindfold on and just sort of pauses his poem for a second. But he just seems to be looking over at you, doesn't say anything.
Yeah, just keep playing.
Oh, this is not. Oh.
You come to these two massive doors with this kind of carving of a great dragon on them as she pushes them open, and you can see that this chamber is big enough to fit a proper dragon. But she seems surprised as she opens the doors and she goes, "Oh, it looks like we have another guest." And you see the long horns curling back of a similar frost giant who some of you may have met before, and you see Loki standing over two sarcophagi in this that has got all kinds of statues and things from around the world in it, and he seems to be just brushing his hand against the face of one of these golden sarcophagi as these massive doors swing open.
Did anyone but me meet him? So
And
I'm
you'd
pretty
all
sure
know,
I met him.
you'd all know
I
what
have.
he look like. The art of forgive me, I know that's Marvel's version of Loki, but hey, it's the same guy. When I made the Loki in the Marvel game, it overwrote the image for Loki in this game. So it's just it's the one we
Canon now. Would I know? Like, would you have to know who he is though? Like, because
yeah, you
probably
all
fairly
immediately
memorable.
recognize he's probably bigger than you expected. He's standing like the size of a giant, but it's quite clear from the helmet he's wearing that is Loki, the god of Thebe, and yeah.
Man, I guess I'm gonna start like pulling the sleeve of whoever's close. Just this looks like Loki.
It is. Yeah,
Oh crap!
No, I mean, I think I met Loki before. Not necessarily looking like this.
yeah. Like he was like during the Frostforge. I think
Yeah,
he
when I
was
walked
in
out
it.
of the room, he was talking to me.
He looked
think it
more
was him.
like a frost giant then, like his skin was blue, but he looked pretty much the same as he does now. It just he was really hamming up the frost giant. Prime has also done a lot of research into Loki, so I'm sure
Yeah,
over
and
your
also the
travels,
thing.
you've all seen some imagery and heard some stories.
Yeah, and also the thing I learned last session is that from the treasure hoard, apparently there's like I think it was like a painting depicting Loki and Lorfax Lori are like the same.
Oh no.
So yeah, and you see he's looking at these. Those sarcophagi are clearly Iranian artifacts. Like the Irania's got a very kind of ancient Egyptian culture, there's pyramids and stuff there. So
Hmm.
you would recognize that a lot of the things around this room come from various places around the world. Not all of it you recognize, but that's what he seems to be looking at. Just touching the golden face of this sarcophagus as he turns to smile at you, and you hear her making some quick remarks. Ah, my lord, what brings you here? He just smiles at the party. As I heard there was a gathering. I thought I'd pop in. Hello again, Gorm.
Yeah, hello. Not sure if it's been too long or long enough, or not long enough. I don't remember what was our last chat about, if I'm entirely honest. Just where it was.
Well, I suppose you made your decision in the end, didn't you? A shame about the Frost Forge. You know, this would make a great place for a new one. As Argentrix looks at him and goes, "Oh, don't give them any ideas, please. I think I could use a smoke. Anyone else?" As she makes her way across the room, and you see there's like there's cushions and stuff set up, a little hookah lounge. But she goes and makes herself comfortable on a big couch.
What can we help you with? Loki? You wouldn't come here because you're bored?
But the gods are watching these days, and well, it's always good to know what's going on in the world of the arenas. Have you come to join the Dragon Lords? Could be quite a show at our entrance. She goes, "Well, I'm hoping."
Well, not personally. But I think you already knew that answer.
It's still disappointing. I wonder if any of the rest of you are perhaps worthy of being chosen one. Maybe you particularly tricky, but from what I've heard, you've all been up to lots of trouble in the last few months. Sure, one of you could satisfy. And yeah, he seems to be eyeing you guys out like he's still looking for a chosen.
Well, being chosen does come with great benefits. But as I said, I'm already chosen.
Do you prefer your teammates in life to join you in the arena as well? I'm sure you know how to fight together pretty well. You're not going to convince your friends to get in on the fun?
Do we know about Hjelde, the transformations? I think the rest of the party knows. I don't know if Gorm knows.
It may or may not come up in conversation during downtime.
I'll say, well, I'm chosen of Aegir. Hjelde is, I want to say chosen of Fenrir, but I don't know. Mikil. Mikil is doing his own thing. Trymir. I don't know. I don't know much about the elves. And Carmilla. Well, if you're doing it to piss off the gods, Carmilla is probably your best option. But I cannot speak for Carmilla.
What's the deal? What's the benefit?
Yeah, his face shifts as he like looks like he's smiling at Trymere, like maybe he's tempted, but then when you suggest Kamala, his face shifts and he goes, "No, not that one. Enough of that bloodline for all the lifetimes in the world." But you, Elf, that could be interesting. I do enjoy a good elven wine, some dances under the aurora.
Hmm.
Are you a fighter or a mage? As yeah, he doesn't seem to recognize you, even though you may have actually met him before in like briefly
more.
in
Yeah,
you may
more
have seen
saw him in the form of Lorfax, but yeah. I think yeah, Trimer would indulge, like he's saying, I'm an elf of the arcane mage.
perhaps you could give us a demonstration, or do you have business with the Empress and want to intrude?
I'm pretty sure if you didn't want to intrude, you would not be here right now.
Too true. Maybe I like it a little bit.
Okay.
Sergeantrix looks like annoyed by this, but again gestures to the pillows and things around her, like she's inviting you to join her there.
Okay. But yeah, but Loki was asking for a demonstration. So,
Yeah.
like saying that after, but okay. Okay. Like Trimer is interested, like because he has that knowledge that Loki was luring. So he's like yeah. So Trimer's he's not hiding it. He's giving off the face that he is intrigued. But and Trimer, yeah, Trimer will. Right now, is it pretty windy up here in the mountains?
Very much so, but when you walk into this chamber, you can tell that the wind is completely blocked in here. It is still pretty cold, but
Okay. And I
yeah,
would like
walking along the clouds, it's like standing in a blizzard.
yeah. Well, look, he was asking for a demonstration, so he'll indulge Loki. I'm gonna use the spell control winds, and to essentially um, yeah, so essentially he's gonna try to create. I wonder he's gonna try to if possible, try to control like the windy atmosphere outside the mountains. If we can like somewhat make it not as gusty, or maybe control uh, the strong gusts of wind.
Yeah, I mean, with control winds, you can make it do whatever you like. So, are you trying to like bring the snow inside to show it off, or are you just trying to like make everything go quiet?
Everything go quiet for a moment.
He tilts his head to the side. He goes, "A neat trick. Got anything that would work in an arena?" Heard you're all quite the fighters.
Yeah. Yes, I have many storm lightning based abilities.
Oh, I've encountered a few of those in my time. Please. And he points in front of him as yeah, the wind has completely died down outside. It's gone eerily quiet, and you can hear the poetry in the background. The, as he kind of gestures in front, like going, "If you'd like to show something off, I would happily act as your humble target.
Oh. Okay then. Yeah, and yeah, I guess Trimer will will do so. So it's gonna.
Come on,
Let's see.
on a show for the Empress. As he points like you should not just shoot him from where you're standing. It's like, come on,
Yeah.
enjoy
Right.
some pageantry. The arena's not all about strength, you know. You want to entertain a little as well.
Yeah. So I guess I'll use a jumping jolt.
Really not moving in anywhere.
So shall I freely make a tackle? Just roll a tackle.
Yeah, are you going to do it from there? Are you not? Are you not making any sort of?
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm
Oh, okay.
asking
Oh,
you
yeah.
because this is gonna this, as he just said, that part of being in the arena is not just being strong, but putting on a show. So that's why I'm asking. Like, if you don't, that's fine. But if
Oh,
you
okay.
do, that may affect the check.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah, I'll try it, but on with a show.
But and you can also make a performance check on top of this. But yeah, you can make your attack roll.
Okay. I shall roll. Let's see. Let's see if I roll good. Come on, please be a good roll. Okay, good. That's a good 26 roll. And let me roll a performance. Performance check. Where are you? Here you are. Come on, good roll. Oh, I'm gonna use magical guidance. Come on, gonna re-roll that performance. Come on, better than 5. Come on, that's a shoddy 8. Let me roll damage. Wow, that's big damage. 36 for 40 12.
Oh, nice.
36.
Okay, and sorry, what was the attack roll there?
It was
Not
a
seeing.
26 attack roll before my performance check.
Okay, and the 8 was the performance. Is that the final?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. That's my new rule.
Okay, yeah. So you blast this this energy towards as you this lightning crackles and jumps towards him. He is going to essentially cast a counter spell, but as you fire this in, he's going to catch the lightning and just like pull it into a little crackling ball of lightning in his hands, and then just snuff it out. As yeah, actually, what level is jumping jolt?
4th level. I wonder, can I counter spell?
Yeah, you can try as he's holding this ball of lightning. Um,
Yeah,
it looks
this
like
is gonna
he
be
must have used at least a 4th level to counter that.
okay. I was using a 3rd level to, so I had to make a ability check. So DC 14 on the ability check. So charisma. All right, let's see. Is it a good roll or not? Oh, yep, good. 18.
Okay, so what happens there is he's holding the ball of lightning. How do you affect it to like
Ooh,
make it?
I would say since jumping jolt is like since it can bounce from creature to creature, I can imagine as Loki like catches it, like I immediately do a counter spell by essentially redirecting it back to his other hand and basically shock Loki's other hand instead.
Yeah, and with that, you see as he tries to snuff it out, it's like too powerful, zaps his hand, and he just pulls it away as the lightning dissipates, and there's like smoke coming off of his hand as he shakes it, and it just goes, very impressive. The the performance could probably use a bit of work, but I think you have potential.
Uh,
And he would open his cloak and just lift a hand, and a golden mask would float out of it, like into his hand. And he just says, "What do you say, Elf? Do you think you could commit yourself to being the chosen of the trickster? That was a pretty tricky move. I think you'd do well."
hmm. Hmm. And like Timer would negotiate, saying, I am considering it. The I have a I do have some questions. I imagine a trickster god such as yourself is always behind the scenes in history, and I'm a historian myself, so I imagine you know a lot of things that hasn't been written.
He knows how
More
to
than
kill
you could ever
Valkyries.
know. Sorry, say again, Gorm. What did you say
He
about
knows
that?
how to kill Valkyries. The one we found.
Side eyes you as says, "Well, everyone must have their tricks. It's regrettable business when that has to happen, though, of course. As you all remember the first golden mask you found from the dead Valkyrie in the cave. The Trymere wasn't there for that,
Yeah, true.
but you've
Yeah,
seen these masks throughout all of those stories of Lorifax, and he puts a hand out and is offering one to you.
hmm. Yeah,
If you will
yeah, and
submit yourself to me, then I think we could do great things together."
oh no, oh man, Corbin, it's really. Hmm.
Your choice
I
is
just think,
yours. I
yeah,
said
I'm
what I
seeing.
said.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. At this, Timer will say, "All right, yeah, all right, yeah, yes, I accept." Uh, yeah, Timer will come forward and say, "I, I, I accept." And he's gonna, and Timer's is going to say, he's gonna say something that will maybe draw a Loki, but yeah, he's gonna gamble. He's gonna risk it. He's gonna say, I accept Lori. I mean Loki." Does Loki react at that?
Yeah, give me an insight check to see if he reacts. He definitely hears you, but seems like you're about to take the mask from his hands.
Yeah, right, insight. Okay, come on. Good roll. Good roll. 18.
Yeah, you see a slight grin. He says, "Ooh, you are a clever one." And he kind of waits to see if you're still taking the mask, despite knowing that.
Yeah, because right now that ring is still on Trimer, so he can't help. So he has a greedy nature from the ring, so he can't help but
Yeah,
accept. Yeah, so he's gonna accept.
take the mask? Are you going to? Yeah, he will say, well then, this it has been an interesting development. I look forward to working with you, Trymere. Now don the mask and rise as my chosen. I can't wait to see what you will become.
Okay.
So here, Argentrix kind of clapping. She seems excited watching this.
Yeah.
Like there's some drama.
yeah. Yeah. Trimer will. Yeah. He'll. Yeah. What? Fuck it. Yeah. I'll put it on because the ring is still on him.
Okay.
He's Trimer's feeling greedy.
As you put the mask to your face, you will feel around the back of your head, you feel the mask kind of grasp onto you as there are these little golden tendrils that wrap around and it starts affixing itself to your face. Like it, you're not sure if you can take it off again, but it seems to be like more of a helmet than a mask, the way it's sitting on your head. Is anyone, as this is happening, as Trymere is putting the mask on his face, is anyone else doing anything? Does anyone interfere, I suppose? I should ask?
Not interfering, but I'm very curious to see what kind of a
Like,
vendor would have on this.
Yeah. I would like to
Just
see how
observing.
things play out.
I'll say to Loki, not to Trymere. I hope you didn't seal his faith to die by our hands.
Why
Just
would you
don't-
have to
And
do
I'm not talking about the arena.
Just don't become an immortal vampire.
Camilla is here.
Savardo!
Yeah, he gives a sort of a grin at Gorm that he seems like he's enjoying the way that you're challenging him, but Trymere, that mask taps itself and instantly attunes itself. We don't have to get into all the details of it since we towards the end, but you feel this surge of power run through you, and you're not sure exactly what, like how that could manifest, but you do immediately feel like you speak all languages. You can
Oh.
understand all languages. Um, and it's like you just feel your mind expanding as it's like there's untapped potential that this thing has drawn out of you, and you feel yourself feeling more powerful. Yeah, fuck it. We're right at the end of the campaign. This thing is going to give you infinite meta magic points.
Wait, infinite like meta magic options
Yeah.
or points?
Points. Yeah.
Points.
Oh damn! Holy crap! Okay.
I may have
Yeah,
fucked
that's-
everything right there, but
Yeah.
as far as you
yeah,
can
maybe.
tell, there's just a
Yeah.
surge of power. Maybe if
Yeah,
you overuse it, it'd be bad for you, but yeah,
If you're
Yeah,
still,
right now
if you're
you're
still
not.
oh, yeah, we're all talking.
Yeah.
If you're still
Yeah, I
limiting
was-
him to the normal rules, like not using two of them on the same spell or something, or whatever the rules are, it's probably not as bad as you
yeah.
think.
Yeah, like wait, are you saying like sorcery points, like unlimited sorcery points?
Yeah,
Or
that's what
meta
I mean.
magic?
You spend sorcery points on magic options. Sorry, but
Okay,
yes, sorcery points. You have infinite
Oh,
sorcery.
oh damn! Essentially, I now have unlimited spell slots. Only through first and fifth level spell slots. Anything further than that, I cannot convert. Sixth level and above. Only
I think we have
only
60
fifth
though.
level. Yeah, only fifth level.
Mambo.
Yeah, I have unlimited spell slots for those.
Well then,
So you feel its power surge through you. See, Prime, you're probably lifting into the air slightly as this thing takes hold.
Yeah, Tyra will say, "Oh, what a rush." Tyra will like kind of tap at the mask. I imagine. I imagine it's like very thick or something like that.
Yeah, it's gold. It is like solid gold, and it it has the sort of imprint of a face on it. But as it attaches itself, it looks mostly like your face, except just these glowing eyes looking out from within. And yeah, it is covering your mouth.
Oh, okay.
Argentrix will say to you, Gorm, as you're sitting there, you joined her there, she'll say, "You see, your friends aren't so reluctant to join the arenas. It looks like they'd be entertaining as well. Wouldn't you
As I
be
said,
considered?" Yeah, just
I speak for myself and I'm not joining. My friends here can speak for themselves. And if none of them join, we will send a message to Bardovic. And maybe someone will. They probably be more reluctant to join now that they are not threatened. But again, I speak for myself and I've spoken.
To be human is to have choices and make choices. And I like to keep it that way. I will
what
not
do
be
you choose to
joining.
be rich?
I can. It's not like I'm not well off from all our adventures. I can live a pretty happy life right now.
And
And
build a
besides,
nuke, lady. You can stop me.
exactly. And besides, I already have a goal in life. I don't need the games necessarily.
What will you do now that all of your neighbors who have troubled you for so long are gone, after you've stolen all their gold? How long do you think all that's going to last? The arenas are a good business, you know. There's a lot of money to be made, even if you're not the one fighting.
Silver Dragon, your words do not tempt me.
But your weapons tempt me. Wouldn't you be interested in creating weapons for the champions? Your name would be known far and wide if you were the one equipping them with such fantastic weaponry as I've heard you're capable of.
Doesn't sound like a champion. But doesn't mean it's a bad gig.
Supplying weapons to the champions. Sure. Sounds like a good stepping stone. But my goals are beyond that.
Maybe we can work together. As I said, it's not all about fighting. Of course, that's the show, but there are many places that I can connect you to that would be a lot harder to connect to yourself without the hundreds of years I've spent establishing connections. I mean, tell me, have you even seen the rest of the world? Do you know where half of the things in this room come from?
Or then if you're so interested in my weapons, you can head down to my forge and we can negotiate a price.
I look forward to seeing what you have. As yeah, she looks over at the others. What say the rest of you? Trymere, now with your newfound power, do you not be interested in taking it to the arena?
Honestly, I am intrigued at this point. To join.
Going to backstab Loki immediately.
I don't know. I don't care. Like, no, it's talking about the arena in general. So I don't.
That's the thing, as she just explained, that wouldn't be backstabbing Loki. She says he would still be Loki's chosen. I would only ask a cut of his winnings if everything goes well. We can train you, make sure you're ready for the arena. Whatever you need to get you winning the games for Loki here, we can provide. Of course, you wouldn't be able to fight under your king's name, but really, who wants to make him ascend to a god either? The Mordian champions are brutes, but we could start something new together. It seems that you've already assembled half the team. I don't see why we couldn't bring everyone.
Maybe after some discussions with Aegir, and my place is, well, not planning to stay around for long.
As you can see, I've done a bit of travel. No better reason to go and explore the world than fighting in the arenas, challenging the other nations and their finest warriors.
I don't think this is why I will. This is why I'm traveling. But as I said, things can change. I have some discussions to make, wars to exchange, and we have another dragon to deal with, one way or another.
Yeah, at this point, Loki would just kind of give another side eye to Gorm and then just say to Trymere, well, I'm so glad that we could make this arrangement. I should be on my way, but I'll be seeing you again soon, Trymere. Try to make the best of that power, will you?
I shall.
Till next time, Argentrix. And he will walk past and sort of push his way past Mikhail and Carmela. They making for the. He just glares at Carmela as he makes his way past. It's really dirty dog. Like he doesn't like you for some reason.
Was I
Well
gonna-
then.
I thought I was never going to leave.
Unless any of you have anything to say to Argentrix, who might
Pretty
have
happy
to
that
take
things
her
ended
leave.
out this way.
Her offer still stands.
Well,
I mean, yeah, but now we can go back home and tell people that they'll be fighting for glory and not just survival.
Yeah, that's what she's offering.
yeah. Like yeah, Timer would say, well, I said before, I'm intrigued in that proposition to take. Something that to take upon.
Wait, is Tremor still wearing the golden mask?
Yeah,
I don't think he's being removed anytime soon.
Well, I
Yeah,
want to go
yeah.
up and knock on it. Does it feel weird?
Feels like solid gold.
yeah, yeah. Driver thinks says, and I hope I don't get itchy.
Well, I don't know about that, but maybe you could ask some tips from Mikhail about that. Eh. Wait, can you remove it?
Shinzo.
Like I give it a pull, like I imagine no, or I try.
No, it seems like it's attached around the back of your head as well. And as Mikhail, you walk behind him, you'll notice that the gold tendrils that stretched out actually fuse together. So it's like it's like a solid piece of metal around your head. This would require some magic to get off of you at the very least. It seems magically attached.
So, bud, I don't think I'm well versed enough. Actually, I'm gonna do an Arcana check for that.
No, I meant more like if he gets itchy, like under the mask. Because
So,
I mean, the
I'm gonna
mask
slash
thing.
within your start for 19.
Yeah, with the 19, you can tell a very high level dispel magic might work, but it also occurs to you that his mouth is sealed. Like, forget being itchy. How's he going to eat?
He don't. That's the answer.
Sorry, Tremere, but unless you either become an undead, become a god at Magecraft, or drink everything over straw, situation's looking pretty dire right now.
It'll be fine.
Crimea, if you want to make an Arcana check as well, I'd say you can make it
Okay.
with advantage since it is on you and you can feel what
Okay,
this thing is.
finish roll. Let me. I'm gonna do magic guidance. Let's see if I get anything better. That's right. Oh, there we go. 21.
With a 21, you feel fine. You feel powerful and you feel like you no longer need sustenance.
Okay.
It's kind of a similar feeling to when you eat elven bread that will keep you sustained for many days. It's like now you feel like you were always full. It's not. You don't imagine you'll ever need to eat or drink again. You might want
Yeah.
to, but you no longer have to, and you maybe no longer can.
Yeah. Yeah, Trevor
Well-
just says, pros and cons. It's really fine.
Don't forget that Loki is the god of mischief. I wouldn't put my trust blindly in your senses.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever consequences I'll face, I won't regret them.
I guess we'll see in 7 days if you die of dehydration.
Gonna have to make a bunch of soup and just use controlled water on it.
Kind of spawn water straight into his fucking stomach.
No.
Unless someone here has anything else to say to our gracious host, we should take our leave.
Well, yeah, I think Trevor would ask, like, yeah, essentially, yeah, how does this proposition go? The arena, and I guess Dragon Amphitheater from now on.
Well, I suppose we should make a more formal agreement. Yeah, why don't we put something in writing? She makes her way over to it, where she will pull out the scroll, and this draconic script will start to appear on the page.
Should have done that with Loki.
Should have,
Yeah.
but
I feel like that doesn't matter.
Right now, it's
I think-
irrelevant. I know. I'm saying it should.
Yeah. I feel like contracts matter more to dead devils than someone like Loki.
No, I'm not saying it because Loki cares. I'm saying it for your safety.
Yeah, you got to get a prenup before you. But,
Yeah, suddenly,
yeah.
like Timer's just in a pyramid scheme.
So I mean, we can discuss all day how this is going to work, but again, we are towards the end of the campaign, so this doesn't need to be legally 100% making sense. So what is it that you guys are going to come to this agreement on with the dragon? Because I mean, you can obviously still discuss it. I'm just saying, what is this contract going to say? Because she is essentially suggesting that she continues to run the arena, but that it'll basically be Bradovik's arena, but she's in charge.
Yeah.
What happens with Skuldarax is kind of not her responsibility.
Yep, seems like it. Like they mentioned training. I wonder what kind of training does that entail?
It's rather harsh. As he figures out a different program for each of the fighters, but a lot of learning how not to get dissolved by acid. I've heard you've got some talented trainers in your midst. Maybe we could replace him if you really want to kill a dragon so bad.
And not really sure about that. At this point.
As I've said, he's not going to be happy that you killed his brother, but what he does about that is his own choice. It's not only you humans who get to make those. As she turns this agreement towards you all and summons what looks like a quill made of some kind of fantasy bird's talon or feather, and
Or like
hand it out. As, looks like it's a magically sealable agreement here. She asks you all to sign, but nothing's set in stone yet. Is anyone's got any ideas or clauses they want to add?
Why do we have to sign if he's the one signing up?
It's
an
for the
agreement.
entirety of like the continuation of the arena thing,
Yeah.
not just whatever
And-
training Trammer is going to be joining. So we're basically agreeing to like letting her continue, or like her suggestion is that she continues to run the games, like continue hosting them, taking care of all the details, but it's under like instead of it being basically the three dragons, like that take most of the profit of it, would be splitting it with her.
Yeah, she'd be essentially. She's saying that the money that used to go to Verdeloth and Skulldrax, she's like, now that can go to Bradovik. We'll get the weapons from Mikhail. You can make weapons for our warriors. We'll get fighters that want to volunteer. That she's saying she doesn't want to oppress you or like take your people as slaves or anything. She's like, let's work together. Let's build up this arena and get to the Iranian Games and kick some ass. And she'll run the show. She's been doing it for a long time. She's happy to continue doing that job.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of at a point of you can make some kind of agreement like this with her, or you could still try to kill her. There's like,
No.
Well,
bear in mind, none of you have your weapons on you right now, but
that's fine.
there's also the idea that, I mean, you could chase her away. There's a lot of options here, but it looks like she's trying to make a deal that Bradovik and the dragon will work together.
Yeah. Yeah, business agreement essentially.
Where are you leaning? Dealing with Skulldrax, do you think we could keep him on? I mean, may take some convincing, but
Yeah.
or should I just forget I ever knew him and not worry about what happens to the old fool?
Well, I think we'll go pay him a visit either way, and he can decide.
We'll have to. I'm pretty sure once he hears word of us, he'll head towards our home anyways. Rather it be somewhere else than there.
If it is a purely business deal, as from what I understand, then I agree.
I think it would be nice to have someone else alongside to just maybe help you a little bit with these things.
Yeah, and if Lostervik are aligning with the Giants, what are the
Needn't
ability to
worry
align
about
with?
giants.
Yeah, sorry,
As
say
you
again?
saw, I said you needn't worry about the local giants. As you've seen, I've got a few giant fighters myself.
No,
They have proven quite useful in the past.
I know, but
Some of my
I'm saying that if Lostervik are aligning with the Giants and are preparing for war, which will eventually happen, as they always do, and might as well align with the Dragons and the Giants that are aligned with the Dragons.
Hmm.
He looks a little bit uncomfortable when you say that. Like, he's like, my fighters are not here to start wars. They are arena fighters. The whole point of the arena is so that people would stop fighting these senseless wars. But I suppose if they must, there are a few who probably won't make it to the Iranian Games.
I never claimed I seek war, but sometimes he just knocks on your door. This
But it
entire
could be good, if nothing else.
if things went differently, we wouldn't be having any conversation right now.
Be nice to be
Glad things are going
entertaining
the way
whenever
they are.
something. Okay.
You just said, well, I'm glad things are going the way they are then. What did you say, Peter?
Well, it would be nice to be getting constant updates about whatever is about it. Well, if something is to change in the arena. Or, not the arena, but the games.
Keep you posted. I'll take care of those things. You needn't worry yourselves, but when the actual games take place, maybe we can go into at least spectate if we don't have any warriors ready yet. It's quite a show.
We would rather deal with the other dragon before he decides to burn down our village. But after that, not a bad idea.
That is understandable. I mean, I should tell you, a dragon's power is very much linked towards their wealth. So, after Vergiloth died, I was quite quick to notice. I'm sure friend was as well. Good chance he's already making his way to Browdevik, especially after you drowned his precious lizard folk. Might want to sign this and go and find him, I suppose.
Wasn't directly us, but yes, we are involved. I will sign myself. I'll sign Gorm Hamilton, chosen of Aegir.
See the words sort of freeze into the page, just beside her own signature. Is it everyone else signing as well?
Yep.
Mikkel's gonna sign with just Mikkel Svensson, blacksmith.
Camilla, guilty.
Yep.
Camilla lives.
Camilla wants nothing to do with this.
Camilla, am I right?
If the answer is no, you have to say no out loud. So, Camilla, everyone else has signed the paper. What do you do?
I'm just. Well, we're wasting time here. If I sign or not, that doesn't really matter. As long as you don't get in my way, I don't get in your way.
It's all right then. Well, I wish you all the best of luck. I look forward to seeing you again, and glad we could work things out. My man will have your weapons at the door. You can see yourselves out the way you came in.
Right then.
Yep.
Well, bye-bye.
Walk behind you, and she will begin to transform as you are leaving the room. As now she has the space to stretch your.
Oh, cool. So before we even leave, we're gonna feel like a huge chill down the back. Cool.
Yeah. Your wings kind of claw at the pillars there, and you just hear the booming dragon's voice behind, wishing you well. Yeah. You guys gonna do anything on your way out? As you see much the same things going on as when you came in, but
I'm
Anyone
not
pause
doing
on to
anything
know?
specific.
Well, then we can go back to the other map.
Oh, we're walking past that weirdo with the harp. Oh, dude, that one.
You interacting with the weirdo with the harp? What?
Oh no, 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 sorry, I'm power walking past him. Like I don't want anything to do with him.
Okay.
It's like nope, nope, nope.
So you guys make your way back out. The orc will greet you at the door and say, "Oh, I'm so glad that didn't come to a fight. Please come again soon, and maybe you can tell some stories next time." Everyone says you're quite the adventurers. You pack your weapons and
Yeah, I grab my weapons and say,
Yep.
I grab my weapons and say, we have a few dragons in our belt as I head out.
he looks a bit worried and runs off to check on his empress. Like, oh shit, maybe they did fight.
Like if we were fighting, there would have been a much more destructive battlefield going on.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe we
Who's to say?
create her all in a row and she dies doing nothing. Who knows?
It's doable. It's doable.
Yet again.
Yeah.
Might be a little unlikely, but it's a possibility.
Never say never.
So I suggest we book it to Brodovik, and then if the dragon is not there, just head to where he's supposed to be.
Well, I mean, we're this close.
Yeah, but he's
but
not
were
there
we not
anymore.
supposed to be going for? No, well, I mean, weren't we supposed to head to the tower?
We went to the tower to know about the silver dragon, but we just met the silver dragon.
It seems kind of like, I don't know, unnecessary.
Yeah.
To go down about the
Oh.
dragon we just visited.
Is there any
You do know that
chance to
there's
have some
a-
information about the other dragon? I mean, if they have any seers, maybe they'll be able to see something.
Ask, I guess, if they can know if they can track the dragon.
Well, I'm wondering because I'm not really sure what they can do in this tower, like what they're great with.
They're droids.
They
Oh.
are seers. Yeah, they are seers up at the top of the tower, and it's the Volve essentially. That kind of a. Are you guys flying towards the tower or following the river back towards Bradwick?
Yeah, I would say towards back Brodovik.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing we'd be getting from that would be silver dragon information, and there's probably no need for us to go there.
I mean, they definitely have lots of information. And the other thing you know is there's the branch of Yggdrasil there that is basically a fast travel point you could take. But
Oh yeah, that's right.
flying back to Braudavik may be a bit of a longer journey.
Yeah,
Wait,
but I don't know
what
if we
about the
can.
ship?
Yeah, I don't know if we can shove it. If the dragon is not at Brodovik yet, then we're fine. But if he's in the Brodovik, we'll just teleport. Yeah, it's quicker. But if he's not there, I guess we can teleport and just prepare for his arrival.
You could attempt to bring the ship. I mean, Vikings used to carry their ships over mountains and stuff, so it's possible, but yeah, that might be treacherous. It would be very difficult to bring the ship. Not impossible. Again, which way do you want to go?
We can try the Sears Tower.
Okay, yeah, like go to City's Tower and then use the branch of Yggdrasil to teleport there faster.
So you can give me those checks again, the navigator's check and whoever's lookout can make perception.
Okay. Yep, 19.
I guess that also works.
Oh gosh.
Now you just have her marked, you know, where there is.
Okay.
Probably
Okay.
do, right?
So yeah, as you are flying in towards the Stadia Tower, you see it in the distance quite clearly, and you see the tree. But you will see that along the ground between the branch of Yggdrasil and the Stadia Tower itself, you can see that some of the witches are helping civilians from Braudavik that are running through the tree, and they are like just trying to help them, ushering them through. But it seems like there are very scared, very like panicked-looking people that are walking through the branch of Yggdrasil as you guys come flying in, swirling into land near the tower. It seems like
Ooh.
there's chaos going on.
Oh gosh.
He's already in Brodovik.
Yep, looks like we gotta go.
Passes.
One of the seers would run out and like seeing that you guys have just landed. She'd say it's chaos. It was a dragon attack. What are you doing here? Why aren't you there defending them? She just seems like panicked. Doesn't really know where you just came from or why you have a flying ship. It's like you just came from the sky.
Make sure it's only one dragon, not three.
Yeah.
I'll leap off the ship and start walking towards the tree.
Yes. Charmers was saying we just heard about it. We're gonna travel back through the tree to Bradovic. Alright, let's go, everyone. Like to that panic.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys rush towards the tree as you see some of the people coming through are injured with acid burns down like the side of their body, and there are seers that are trying to help them. All these druids doing the best work that they can as you step through the tree, leaving your ship behind, but
This isn't the
Killing
first
time.
time we leave the ship behind, is it?
no, you went
No.
up the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Entire mountain saga was on foot.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Yep. Sounds like not talking to the dragon isn't an option. We gotta kill him.
Sure, when you get there. So I'll switch maps. But as you guys make your way through the tree, just rushing in the opposite direction of all these people fleeing Broadvik, the into town. And as you arrive, you will see the massive black wings of Skaldrax as he's moving in towards the market. You just see that he's like landed and is dousing some of these houses in acid as you step through the tree. Makel, you see his head is like turning towards your family house, and your mother is standing in the street, just looking up at it as she's just like, stunned. But as you arrive, everyone can roll for it.
All right, let's get to it.
I'm gonna roll the
Oh boy.
shields. Yeah, the shields of Broadvik are going to represent just everyone else.
Ah, dang it! I was hoping to roll high.
Let's miss something here. You.
Yo.
Oh, one got rid of a nat one. That's huge.
So both the dragon and Gom got a nat 20. That's fun.
There we go.
Did the
Yeah,
dragon get
Carmilla
on
is
the
still
hill?
before us. At least from Aki, we cannot see what the dragon got.
No, but there was that special nat 20 effect.
Well, that's cheating. Mikhail, we don't condone cheating.
Hey, Mikkel doesn't know that. I
fair enough.
know that.
Nickel doesn't know how fat we are, but we do.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to quickly be right back, but you guys can talk strategy and react to as you step through the tree so long, and then we will begin.
Okay. All right, guys. Time to. I got fifth level spell I can use on him. I have Hold Monster.
I will say,
Is that gonna
actually,
work?
no, it's metagaming. Never mind.
Oh,
Oh,
monster?
Oh, he probably has
I-
like something. He can probably count.
Well, yeah.
That's tough.
Resist it.
Yeah, but I mean, might as well.
Oh, no,
Like
no.
we have yet to
Fair.
encounter a creature with legendary resistance.
No, I think
Well,
we
that's
have.
that's
That's not true.
no.
Hasn't
Pretty sure
like
we have.
all the dragons we've fought against had legendaries?
Heck.
There was one
No.
out of water,
No,
I
no.
think, had.
Maybe
Yeah, the
legendary
heck, yeah.
actions. Not sure if they have legendary resistances.
True.
We'll see.
I'll use
Uh,
Salomon form and swim away.
I'll just do what I always do and hope for the
Hoping
best.
he's pretty good. Hoping he's pretty good.
I'm gonna be doing all reliable.
Yep. All reliable. Now, acid isn't the same as poison, right?
No.
No.
Nope.
Because then it would have
Yeah.
said they wouldn't exist separately.
True, true. That's a shame.
They are brothers.
That's true.
Rela-
Does the curse give us vulnerability?
I think so.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine. The rest of Boravik though, can't guarantee it.
He'll probably look at us before looking at anyone
Vul-
else.
Not vulnerable to acid, anyways. Or the poison.
I actually got the same initiative as the dragon. Exactly the same.
Oof.
Yeah, square up.
Wise. Not working in my favor yet. Okay. Camilla, you are going to be up first as you see this massive black dragon trying to destroy Bravik.
A dragon, you say? It's time to be Siegfried. Perfect. It's time to strike it down.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Hey. The dragon slaying sword is being used against the dragon.
What a coincidence.
Does a 19 hit?
Oh, it's not coming through for me then. Yeah, 19, I believe, just hits.
Ooh, nice.
Perfect.
See those rolls, but you can roll your damage. But what does the Sword of Dragon Slaying do again? Does it just give you a
doesn't-
It gives 3d6.
Extra 3d. Yes, extra 3d6 against dragons.
Oh, an extra 3d6. Damn, I thought it was only 1d6. Nice.
Terrible.
Actually, totally forgot you even had that sword. To be honest.
Yeah, I was
I
for
think,
that.
I think it's the first time he's using it.
Yes, I have basically been saving it for so long that it is basically just for this occasion.
That it'd be so good.
Let's see, where is the funny thing with this one?
It's going to be one shot. It's still
Yeah.
finish on time.
Yeah, doubt I will one-shot the dragon. Oh well, that's fine. My job is done.
Shift 2 attacks.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
It's been,
We're level.
it's been a long time.
We're level 10.
Yeah.
God damn it, man! Like I'm not used to that. I'm used to having using 3 actions. That hits.
Yes. Yes. Nice.
Did that actually deal the damage to it there? I can't tell.
It says
Yeah, but-
unarmed.
It says on.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Yeah, so.
Look at that damage. That's also good. My job is done now.
Very nice. Okay, yeah, that's working. Very nice. As you run across the bridge there, I guess, where I didn't see where you're.
Underneath its wings.
Under-
I'm hiding it. I'm hiding underneath its
Oh, I
wings.
see. Yeah, you're on the bridge there. As you just run the blade down its wing, it notices you, and its head just whips away from Mikhail's mother as it now notices that you've arrived. And Gorm will go to.
Gorm is a bonus action. Cringe on right. And I'll give myself. With how much damage is it to myself? I think it's a d6.
Yeah.
D6 to myself. And deal extra d6 cold damage on my attacks.
Remembered legendary actions. It is
Ooh.
going to, at the end of Comilla's turn, as you've just sliced through its wing, it flaps its wing and it's going to make a wing attack against.
I'll be right back. I'm getting knocked.
So I need you to make a DC 19 dexterity saving throw, Camilla. It'll take 2d6 plus 5 bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone.
That's unfortunate.
That's just Gorm cutting himself. Oh, 17, not going to make it. You got anything to add?
I
What?
don't.
I don't think so.
8 points of damage to you, Camilla, and you are knocked prone. And then the dragon can fly up to half its flying, and it is going to flap its wings and actually become airborne here as it just lifts up into the air. And I double check.
Well, that's a dick move.
I'd say it's flying 25 feet in the air at this point. It's still trying to stay within range.
Yeah, it will not change. I'll still deal the damage to myself. And as an action. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, why not? Let's try a rack spell. Okay, I can retarget it, but
Can't target it. Worth
I think
for
I might need to reset my forge. I'll just cast a spell and do it. It will be a con save from him. Rack. And my foundry freezes as I do that.
advantage.
Do you guys see me move on the map?
No.
No, I think it might be
No.
frozen for everyone because I clicked. Just wait a second. That con save
Yeah.
will come in and everything will update.
Well, fuck me, I guess. And not much else I can do about that. I'll move. Why does it always stop me like a moment before I get where I want? There we go. So I cast that spell, he succeeded, and that's my turn.
Yeah, at the end of your turn, he's going to use his last legendary action as he makes a tail attack and is just going to swing his tail in as you are running across the river there and just slice down into it. It seems he's got like a blade on the end of it. It's just a sharp scale, but this is going towards.
Yeah, that hits.
Digital. That's
26 damage. When he gets down there, he'll be in the World of Fame. I'm not concentrating on anything. Oh wait, I'm on rec, but it didn't go through. So I'll just delete.
And on his turn, he's going to use, first of all, Frightful Presence as I need everyone within 120 feet of him to make a wisdom save. So I can actually pop up with it.
Yeah, refreshing and Drymir as an emergency, and he's doing something right now. He said.
All right, let's see this. Sweet.
Okay, yeah, so it didn't display the actual roll, but you need a 16, so those are both successes.
Yeah,
I
what
believe
save is it?
zero.
Wisdom? Yeah.
I'm fine.
Does the tail? Oh, never mind. Wisdom save.
A lot worse. No.
I'm not frightened.
This dragon stat block sucks. Just it's just not doing the animation thing that I was hoping.
Oh.
But it is going to spray a line of acid down the street. Yeah.
That's not nice. So I'm rolling a dex save here.
Yeah, dex save. That's thankfully actually not
What?
going to put it at its mouth. But you and Mikkel's mother are going to be. So, Mikkel, can you just make a dex save? You can just use your own stats. This is the genes she passed down.
Yeah.
16. Not
Did
gonna
you
be
pass
enough.
the flash of genius?
I'm beyond 30 feet. I'm afraid.
Can I? I have a spell. Can I use it on others? No, it's if I fail. Yeah, that's not good.
Also need that dex save from you. Well,
Yeah. Almost forgot about it.
you've got. Don't you have like Shield Master or something?
I have a +2 to my save. That's what it gives me. But it is still a normal
Yeah,
roll.
but the Shield Master evasion. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's if
not-
I succeed. But
I
I
was gonna say-
failed. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say maybe you can help her, but with the shield, but with that, not
I don't think we have any, what's it called? Inspiration left. I think we burned through all of it last time.
Trymere would have a point of inspiration. I don't know if you can hear us, but for accepting artifacts, it's Mark. Because he's going to need
Party
it.
resources. No, we are out. Uh, I can't succeed myself. I don't think I can help Mikhail's mother here. Well, I'll save myself at least.
Well, I'm going to roll the damage here. This is going to be acid damage or half as much on a success.
Oh boy.
The average.
52 points of acid damage. As Gorm's mother has 58 hit
Mikhail's mother.
because what's her name? Freya. Freya. She is completely just drenched in acid and kind of falls into the snow, like writhing in pain. You hear her screaming as the dragon just that whole street is now the melted snow and Gorm lying right in the middle of it as it will fly another few feet into the air. Since you took my brother from me, I will raze this place to the ground. And Bradovic, seeing their heroes arriving, is probably sending some arrows in, but we're going to go. Yeah, on their turn, Freya's going to be able to get out of the way and sort of roll in front of it. The rest of the guys are in the tavern, so they will be leaving the tavern at this point. And you see you've got some assistants. They are going to give everyone advantage for the next round as Bradovic starts to help you fight.
Hooray!
Yeah. They're within melee range.
He's up in the air.
I guess I won't be able to
Sorry.
chop away at his tail then.
It's 25 feet in the air currently. But it's a pretty massive creature, so if you want to get creative, if you move towards it, you'll be able to see underneath it what you like. I think if you hop over it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I can run closer. Oh dang, not that far though. Around here. Wait, I might need to make a running jump for this thing. I think so, yeah. You know, I'll throw daggers at him instead. I don't think I'll be able to run over that. No reach.
We'll say the river is frozen. If you can,
Why not keep? There we go.
let's see.
No, I've got to tell you upset to do that. Attack. Ooh. Second one.
Remember, you've got advantage from there's arrows and stuff joining your assault, so you've got advantage on everything for the next round.
Oh right, yeah, that's everything. I thought that was gonna start. Okay. I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, it's everything. This is the people of Bradovic that are helping you out here and there. Some of them have fought with you on the battlefields before. Some of them are able to like drag you out of the way if you're being attacked. You know, how that plays out will depend on the situation, but yeah, they are giving you advantage. So nice. Two.
I think I'm in range now. And where far does this thing go? There, well, someone's 6 feet tall. They're gonna give. Wait, I can't see. Where the hell is Cordola? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, shit.
Freaking under the dragon wing on my end. You know what? Freaking dragons, I think, in a while, but did look pretty useful. How'd I can't. I'm not sure how to, but I want. I don't know if I can power Camille right now, she's like underneath the dragon. But I want to give her a bardic.
So bardic inspiration to Carmilla there, and is that going to be
Yes.
okay? It's going to spend another 2 of its actions to use its wings. Essentially, no one's within range to get hit, but it can use half its fly speed, and it's going to basically land on the other side of the river as it moves over towards you and the main longhouse where the Jarl is.
All right.
Oh no.
Lands down on the ground.
It dies.
It's landing. You're kind of technically in that space. So, yeah, the attack of opportunity would have come earlier, but Mikhail. 2.
All right. Well, ye old faithful, shield of faith.
Will protect you from the acid.
No, that it won't. But
Maybe if he believes enough.
that's all right. Cool. All right. Now. Oh, is he looking at me?
Yeah, it looks like his tail is swinging towards the other longhouse, like he's about to crush it, but his
Alright.
head is facing you.
Is his head like close to the ground, or is it like high
He
up?
he was just flying in the air, sort of breathed at Gorm, and then landed on your side. He just smashed down into the snow, tried to step on Hjelte, but missed, and is just thrashing around. So, yeah, his head's around you there, but he hasn't gone for you yet.
Alright. Well, here's the idea. I want to try getting on top of his head. If his head is close to my level, could I grab onto his horn and try and swing up top?
Hell yeah, you can make an athletics or an acrobatics check to try and jump onto the dragon.
Hell yeah.
See, the issue is I'm bad at both. Oh,
I don't know why that animation, like, come on. Who uses an image that puts the focal point right in the middle? It's going someone's crotch. Uh, But yeah, with the 22, you are able to swing up onto the back of the dragon's neck as it's fighting you, but you use those horns to your advantage, and I'll give you inspiration as well, because I've always wanted to see someone try to ride a dragon.
Hell yeah.
But this is not going to go the same way as, yeah, this one is not toothless, let's put it that way.
Oh yeah, no. Oh. Now being on top of it, I'm gonna start stabbing it in its skull.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Well, you haven't missed anything yet. Your turn is next.
Oh, Pisa did not target him. Does a 20 hit?
Here's a hit, yeah, you can roll that.
Right.
Also, remember, you've also got advantage.
Oh, sweet. Alright.
Great fish. Chop his head off.
Chop his head off.
You can make
It's gonna
one more to quick fish, but on that one, the 19 hits for your second.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
So the 19 hits for the second attack, but you can roll one more, just normal one, to see if you got a crit on the first attack.
Okay. Oh man.
Right?
Because
Still, 26 damage total there.
yeah, I'm gonna get a bad roll out the way.
Not worse. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Then, as we go to Trimir's turn, it is going to take another legendary action, and it is going to smash through the roof of that other longhouse that usually holds all the troops. It just wipes away half of that building, and there is a bunch of rubble there now. Some people trapped in there. But Trimir, we go to you, wearing your golden mask, the dragon's head right above you.
Okay. I'm gonna use. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my my staff. The what is it? Oh yes, the Lost Era Emulator. As an action. I don't know if it's targeting.
I think for
Okay,
a save,
target.
it's not doing it. That's fine.
Oh damn! It succeeds.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
It's doing well on its
So-
save, so
I'm gonna roll it. It takes 88 fire damage half. So 35 half is 17 fire damage. Right,
you
and then
double check.
double check what?
I was just checking its resistances. I think the silver one is actually stronger dragon. Now that I look at it.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting knocked. Hold on.
Shouldn't be.
Dang it. Sorry.
actually.
Like another emergency.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, yeah, we'll move on then as Trymir blasts it and it manages to tank that hit, but still takes a fair bit of damage there as you all been piling on. As we go back to the top of the round with Carmilla, you can see that a lot of the citizens here are now not able to get to the tree to escape as there is a dragon in the way. But you see the Jarl is trying to help some of them or at least his wife is. He's probably trying to fight the dragon. But we go to you on the bridge under its other wing now.
Well, I was under the wing, but not anymore.
Remember, you were knocked prone, so you'll have to stand up.
That's fine.
Oh, musty step, and I'll bet it broke.
Most likely. But then again, then it cannot target me because it cannot see me. Do
Yeah, that's how the game works.
no, I don't know.
This is half the reason I want to switch to Daggerheart, is so that we can just get off of this broken ass. Like, put too much stuff on here, half of it doesn't work. I'll try and put down enough.
That's fine. I just summon myself to the spine and then it's stabby step time. For dragon. It never knew what. It never knew what awaits it. Wait a second. Let me remember. Patient. I remember that. Watch.
You do have advantage on attacks
Ooh.
because of Warwick.
And let's see. Let's just see if that changes anything. Yes, that changes a lot.
So as a hit, do remember to target.
It should be targeting, but for some reason it's not. Wait a second, that missing the... Oh yeah, it's because I'm missing the tree.
Yeah, just roll the whole thing again.
The heck?
Come on. Okay, it will roll it. Perfect. And let's strike it for the second time. This time, I remember. Let's see what it does. Oh yeah, much better.
Roars out in pain as you have bloodied the dragon and just
Yeah,
this acidic blood sprays everywhere. It starts melting through the side of the tree. You can see that I'm going to actually need Mikil and Kamala to both give me a Constitution saving throw as this acidic blood splashes over you. But the creature is thrashing it in a lot of pain. Oh no. Okay. Kamala.
I may still have something. Because how...
Okay.
Let me see. How much is the Bardic Inspiration on? Is that D6 or D8 at this point?
I think
It's
even with
currently
the-
just a D6.
Even with the 8, I don't think you're beating the.
No. And then I just count on stuff. Just gamble. That's 7. Nope, not even that. Oh well, that's fine.
Yeah, so 13 points of acid damage as you plunge your sword into it and the blood sprays back on you. birding at you, but you can take it.
That's fine. My job is done.
But, nice, taking us to Gorm.
If I'm not wrong, the water level rised because of rain, right?
What do you mean? You should
Like
be level 10.
sea level like went up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there was.
Well, I think this is the best possible moment to use, especially if we are so close to ending the campaign. I will, well, heavily injured, but still approach Skaldirax and yell to him, "Yes, we have killed your brother for threatening us, and now you will suffer the same fate." As I take my spear and hit the ground, and if I'm allowed, I would like to use. I don't think I get to use it yet.
Hydroblast.
Hydra. It's a pretty big creature, so I don't know if I don't think the entire thing can appear here, but if it can help,
Cool. So, yeah, as that river sort of stands up, and the heads of the Hydra start tearing.
that's my turn. Do you want me
Okay,
to roll?
yeah. This. I can't remember how that works exactly. Can you control it at the end of your turn or on your?
I was about to ask if I should roll initiative. Let's see. Acts in your place on your turn. You cannot act while this construct is active. It acts on my turn. Oh, I appear inside of it. It's like a mech. Okay.
Yeah. You're kind of like sealed into its face as this thing, since it's winter, is kind of covered in ice. You're just floating in the water in the middle, as you are now in control of the Hydra. You're in the biggest space, but there are more heads rising up out of the snow. And there's a full-on kaiju battle happening now.
Does it takes my full turn, so I'm not sure. Oh, I was not supposed to click
Yeah,
on that.
yeah. It takes your turn to
Yeah.
summon this thing.
No, I'm not. I'm
But
just
now
not sure
you are-
if it has a turn or not. That's what I'm saying.
No, I think it's you're kind of on your action, you're summoning it, and then on your next turn you'll be able to actually use it.
Okay.
But if the dragon attacks, it'll attack that thing first.
Yep. And that's a full turn action, so that's all I can do on my turn.
Then it goes to the dragon, who is after seeing that, is going to be first rolling for its acid breath to see if it gets. Did it do that automatically?
Not that we have seen. Oh, there we go.
No.
Okay, it doesn't get it back, so it is going to make a multi-attack, starting with a frightful presence. So I'm going to need a wisdom save from everyone.
Again, I'm pretty
You can do
sure
it again.
let's see, are immune to it for 24 hours.
Oh yeah, what
You
about
succeed.
that? Okay, did everyone succeed last time?
I succeeded.
I succeeded.
Okay, so more of the civilians are screaming and running, understandably, after what they're seeing. But then it is going to make a, it's going to make a claw attack against Hjelte on the ground there.
Damn.
It's fine.
Okay, so 19 damage. I'm trying. And he will make a second one against Trymere on the ground there. Or actually, no, he's going to make the second claw attack against the
Yep.
so
They will hit.
and he's going to try. You know what? Yeah, because he can't quite get to Mikhail. Camilla's right on the center of his back and just did the most damage. So it's going to reach back and try and bite you off of its back, but I'm going to give it disadvantage because it's hard. It's a 23. It's big damage to Camilla. But he's right back. And then it is going to take flight.
Just swing on him as a type of opportunity.
You absolutely can, yes. It's flying about 60 feet up into the air, and it will be leaving the attack of opportunity range of Kyoto and the Hydra. Yeah, as it tries to like fly up to back out of the way of the Hydra.
Yeah.
But
Also,
the other two, you are on its back, so you just will need to hang on.
Yeah, one attack, Hydra.
So yeah, you know what? Both of you can give me a dex or a strength save for Mikhail and Camilla to just try and stay on there. This one won't have advantage from the rest of Bradovich because I don't see how they would help you in that scenario. But yeah,
Don't need.
she's got spidey powers, I forgot.
So this is just a.
Nuked his ass.
Sweet. Is it a 3? Ah, no, that is correct.
Have you rolled for damage there? Hilda?
And I'm adding the Divine Smite as well. Because why not?
Good damage.
It's dead.
Oh,
You did. Hilda did almost as much damage as Aegir's Hide.
Yeah, it was one attack.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, yeah, so with the Divine Smite, a lot of holy crap, that was yeah, hell of a hit. The creature backs up suddenly, bewildered by how much damage it just took, and is seemingly trying to get away. It is 60 feet, and the Bardovic is going to do the same thing and give everyone advantage for another round. But that is only going to count on ground level, so that's not going to apply if you are up in the sky.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Hilda,
need that.
we'll go to you. Got a way to ground this thing.
can't say I do.
I have a way.
Like, wait a second. If you're gonna tell me that the freaking Hydra is gonna use the spear and just drag him down, I'm gonna lose my shit.
That's fine.
I have a like I can like wrap around him as an action. Like it's an attack.
And then you can swallow.
That's Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Him flying away is definitely a little bit troublesome here.
Yeah, that's.
He has the ability. He will use it. Don't think he won't.
I don't blame him, but this might be really, really stupid. I don't even know if this is gonna work.
Well, you might as well try.
But holy crap, would it be funny? I'm gonna go ahead and okay, so this thing has a range of 90 feet. Like I don't want to aim to like position it so it's an AoE thing, so I want to like position it so I don't actually hit the others on top of him.
Yeah, just like hit his wing. You can say that.
Yeah, pretty much. I want to get sleep.
Oh,
Yeah, that relies on how much.
hit points
What's
he
hit
has.
You
points
may
have, yeah.
put the other two to sleep. I think
That's the thing. I want to like sort of position it so it's
yeah,
in
the
range.
area of effect
you
would
can
be
try and
him.
count that. How much HP can you affect? Because yeah, he's quite.
52.
52.
That is not enough. It's not
No.
one that's
It is a
Oh.
big dragon. Come on.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
another round of damage that may have been more effective. But yeah, this thing seems wide awake. It is very much adrenaline is pumping, but
Should have used chloroform.
Like,
yeah,
what's
you
it?
see it from it close as it kind of shakes its head and just keeps flapping its wings. But yeah, that's been a good way to bring that.
Man zones out for a second, just oh. Fortunately, I think that's about it.
You want to move anyway? I mean,
I mean,
that might be a good time.
you know, yeah, I probably will. What the heck is?
I wonder, do you have more Bardic inspirations?
I do, yeah, but I can't.
Okay,
don't know
I
who's-
need one.
the others aren't. Wait, where the heck
Got
are you?
it.
Oh, there you
Rymir
are.
is somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see him. He's like right underneath the dragon head.
Yeah, I've been AFK. Sorry.
No, we just
Well, it's
couldn't
more-
see you because of the
I-
dragon. It's not like you because of your AFK.
No, it's also I kind of like I see you now. You're like right there for some reason.
Yeah.
Trymir's like right next to its face, like I could use some help.
Yeah.
Inspiration would be nice. But no, it is 60 feet in the air, so you can clearly see him right there.
Yeah. I also, you know, I mean, yeah, on board against Power Tremor. I don't know if I can work against Power the freaking Hydra.
You could.
No,
It's an
but-
animal.
You could. I have plus 16 to hit.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that thing doesn't look like it needs much help.
I also, unfortunately, I don't think I can target him because whenever I hover over Tremor, it's like
The Hydra's away.
goes to the Hydra.
Yeah, it's okay. I know.
Yeah.
That's okay. I can
Okay.
apply it. It should.
Yeah. Let's keep it in mind. All right. That's my turn.
Alright. Well, I'm not sure if this is needed at all at this point, but I'm gonna use the action of the Worm Rune and call upon Worm Slayer on the dragon.
Oh.
So it needs to make a DC 15 save. Con
Con
save.
save.
But the big dragon heads gotta roll low.
I thought it's the horn that lets us call the purple worm. If it's even here, I got really confused the two.
It's not break bound. So con save.
Yep.
Yeah.
DC 15.
Oh, That's easy. At this level, they have DC 18.
Oh
Yeah, it's
my
even
no.
easier with another
goodness.
natural 20 on corner.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, for my next trick, I'm gonna use my Ring of the Hunt.
Pretty neat trick.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, yeah, unlucky. As we go at the end of your turn, it is going to take a whatchamacallit, a legendary action, and it is going to make a tail against Cometa as it just tries to whip at you right there in the center. You're the only one who can ready.
Okay.
Okay, so 18 damage there as it tries to smack you off of its back, but not having any luck as we go to try me.
Okay. Primer is gonna bonus action quicken spell a jumping jolt. Let's see, wait, targeting it. Oh, yep. Okay, jumping jolt. Where are you? Yep. Roll. Come on. Okay. Yep. Hits. And then damage. I'm gonna use a key point called empowered. So that means I can re-roll like damage die amount of damage die in my spell equal to my charisma mod. So I can choose to re-roll how many. Let's see.
Key point?
Uh,
What?
I mean
Sorcery points.
sorcery point.
Oh,
Sorcery point.
I was
Sorry.
like, what? What? You've been
Yeah. So
hiding your monkness from us. Okay.
yeah. So I'm gonna re-roll the 1 and 5. So I'm gonna re-roll those two. Is it showing the roll? Oh, let's try again. 1, 2, roll.
Yeah, so probably just delayed a bit. Delete roll again
Oh.
will not quicken it.
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, I'll get the first one. Dang it! The first one is 8. So 14 plus 8, 22 damage. So better than 20. It's 22. Lightning damage. And then regular action. I'm gonna use going to use my the emulator stuff. Is it? Okay, here it is. So make a dex save, DC 16. Damn. So it'll take half of it, 8d. Okay, rolling that. Okay, 30 half 2. It's 15 fire damage. And that is timer's turn.
Okay. This creature is looking terribly, terribly hurt as it is going to use its other legendary actions to try and flap and fly its way higher up into the sky. And it's going to move. telling me I've hit the ceiling. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's now 75 feet in the air, but it is not able to get you off of its back with that. Although, wait, is that a saving throw? The wings. Let me just double check.
Wings is saving throw.
Yeah, so actually that does make sense, as it's like going to be swinging around and spiraling through the air. I will need a dex save from, yeah, each creature within 10 feet. So the dex save from Mikhail and Thomas.
Yeah,
That's
I think
fine.
it's loading.
That's his tradition. Yeah, Camilla succeeds. So you. I don't think you take half damage.
Alright.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all or nothing.
Dex save was it?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Yeah,
That
more
is
flash
a
of genius.
failure, unless you've got.
Well, I can. I'm not sure what I rolled because Foundry is.
14.
you know,
14.
You got a roll.
It just crashed. I know.
Okay. Well, then I'll use Flash of Genius to get up to 19.
Okay, then neither of you take damage, and you go to Carmella's turn as it is trying to get away. You're up in the sky, but you've got this thing dead to rights.
Yeah. Let's do it. Perfect. Then it's time to slay the dragon. Let's see. Okay. Try something else. Perfect. That hits.
Nice.
See if that is okay. It seems. See if it actually includes it. Does.
Yeah, a lot of twos and ones, unfortunately.
That's fine.
Why do you have Bardic Inspiration?
I have better things. I have inspiration.
Okay.
I've
That's also
saved
pretty
it exactly for this moment.
Yes. Huzzah.
Yo.
Carmella, as you fly on the back of this dragon 75 feet in the sky above Broudevik, how do you want to do this?
Ooh.
I'm just basically as it flies, I like you bring this on yourself. I just put it down on it and just basically just put my own weight on it. So it basically just I basically slide down at the tail, and it's just basically cutting itself over by flying up.
As you slide down the spine of this dragon, just splitting it, acidic blood sort of spraying over Bradovic, but most people taking cover at this point. The dragon falls from the sky and starts falling towards the town. Mikhail and Carmilla, you are on the back of this thing, and you come plummeting back towards the ground. Is there anything that you do, like is there anything you can do to stop yourselves from taking some fall damage?
Of course.
Because you are high.
I cast Feather Falling.
Okay, with a feather fall, the dragon's body comes careening down, crashes into the snow. There is this explosion next to the massive heads of this hydra that have stood up, and you and Kamala land, superhero land, in the snow as the dragon is defeated. The Dragon Lords are now, well, one member shorter and one member on your side. Bradovic is safe once again.
What a finisher! Using Inspiration to get a hit and finally killing it.
With that, we are out of combat, and yeah, Bradovic is safe. People start cheering. You see, Mikhail's mother is quite hurt, but Gorm's mother is there, like trying to take care of her, as a couple of houses have been badly damaged, but Bradovic will rebuild. The Jarl approaches you all, the big smile on his face, and as that Hydra maybe, I don't know if it's dissipating or if you're still showing off, but the Jarl thanks you, as does the rest of Bradovic. And what do we see from you guys here in these final moments? The heroes of Bradovic.
I just hold up the sword.
Crowd roars, cheers as they all lift their weapons aloft as well, crowding around you now.
Yeah, the Hydra will like look around the village and see like, everyone celebrating, but it also sees all the damage and destruction that was caused, and it will retract back into the water, and Gorm will not appear. Like the Hydra will leave with Gorm.
As you see the Hydra, all, well, I think it would probably be a little while before anyone notices that Gorm went with it. There's so much celebration going on all around you that it just seems like things are dying down. The other three.
Well, Ken's gonna run around and try to tend to anyone else who's injured as well. Because apparently this thing did a big number on the village.
I think that's typically what happens when a ancient dragon. Actually, was it ancient? It's definitely an adult dragon.
Yeah.
Attacks a village.
Seikelt is up helping the injured as well, just helping people. Okay. Yeah, and you see, this would mean a lot to them. Like you would start to be accepted here a member of Bradavik for sure.
Yay.
I must say, imagine if that seems how it would work.
What are the last moments here for Mikhail and Trymir?
Mikkel's gonna go to his mother's on that side, make sure that she's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, due to the effects of the ring, Tranmere is thinking about, we got another horde to take wherever this guy's lair is. He's thinking greedily.
As Mikhail sits at his mother's bedside and she looks like she'll pull through. Your father comes to join you eventually, and he seems confident that you'll be able to rebuild what has been lost. But Trymir immediately starts planning the next expedition to go find the dragon's lair, and a lot of the locals from Bradavik would be rearing to join you as they're all excited to go plunder the dragon's hoard. That, as celebrations in Bradavik and the reparations begin, the more adventures await. We will pan out from Bradavik, and I would like to ask: does anyone have? I know it's already late, but this has been a long time coming. Has anyone got any epilogues? I feel like showing where Gorm is going may be interesting, but has anyone got an idea of where their characters might go over the next little while after this scene, and to kind of wrap up their stories, at least for now?
What's on the other side of Mordia? Like if I like the diameter, like exactly what's in the other side of Mordia?
Oh, one thing that uh, you would find on your ship or that the dragon would have probably given you, is also a map of Arania. As when you were talking about traveling around the world, kind of forgot, but she would give you an actual map of the world. So up there is where you've spent pretty much the whole campaign. That's proud
Yeah,
of
that's us.
Yeah, then Gorm is going as far away as he can to Arenia, to Kiga, it seems.
Mm.
I already know now. Well, Camilla will just vanish during a snowstorm and go hunt vampires.
Or, yeah, for Trymir, I imagine as he's bleeding, like he's going to gonna find yeah, I imagine find a sword, but then like prepare for the games, but also he still, despite everything, he still remembers that Valkyrie promised to rescue. So I can imagine, thanks to the power of Loki's mask, is gonna remain invisible as long as he can, and eventually free the Valkyrie.
Oh shit. I was gonna have
Yeah.
Hjalti go over there as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gonna
I don't know about
cast,
freeing though.
yeah, freeing the Valkyrie, but
Well,
yeah.
when you find her, if you're wearing Lorifax's mask, and I'm pretty sure Hjelta is not there to make friends, the last scene we'll see of the two of you is finding that Valkyrie and her drawing her weapons.
Oh gosh.
As we kind of pan past that battle beginning, seeing Kamala arriving in a vampire's lair, just drawing those blades, and out across the sea where Gorm is probably part of the waves at this point. I don't know if he took his ship.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I don't think Gorm will just leave now. Like, yeah, they probably did a lot of good things for the village, but every decision he made so far hurt it as well. So he just doesn't want to be there. He feels like he's done, like the bad outweighs the good, and he doesn't want, well, any more responsibility on him than he already has. So I'm not sure if I'll either like sneak and grab the ship and sail with it, or just if I'm able to sail in that form, because I'm not sure if it's like limited by time, then I'll use that form.
I mean, you have great command over the sea. It would be easy to do either. But yeah, we don't know exactly what happened to Gorm. We see him moving out to sea, and then come back finally to Mikil. As I mean, at home you would be expecting some new orders for weaponry to go to the arena and literally become like demigod slaying weapons, but where do we actually see him to end of his story?
Mikkel would continue to help his father at the forge, continuing to hone in his craft and use his intelligence along with the dwarves and the Gravitoid to figure out new ways to improve life at Brodavik and improve his craft.
With the help of the Silver Empress, that lair of hers up in the mountains, you would be able to work with the dwarves and start to create a new frost forge. As in the territory of Brodavik, some legendary forges and weapons will be made, and that is where we will end, as we see everyone in Brodavik working together, the arena being opened, and that is where we will end this campaign.
Awesome.
Thank you